Welcome to Meganet Gaming, and this review is going to be on Advanced Civilization. And no, that's not one of the Civilization titles you're likely familiar with. This is actually based on the board game Civilization. It was developed by Avalon Hill and released in 1995. As far as picking up a copy, unless you can find a CD copy, it is quite a tricky one to track down. You can find it on eBay for a relatively inexpensive price. It is developed and published by Avalon Hill, and actually, correction, is released North America March 23rd of 1996. So let's say you want to track down a copy. Let's see what that cost. This is part of one of many Avalon Hill's board game style games. Actually, I take that back. It looks like this one's going to set you back a decent chunk of money. It looks like $70 and up are the prices on eBay. Very good condition, $225. So yeah, this one. Oh, here we go. Advanced Civilization PC CD-ROM Avalon Hill box set, $4.99. So yeah, it ranges quite a bit in price, but if you look, you can find a copy sealed condition, $30 or best offer, $17. So yeah, you can pick it up for relatively cheap. And this game was quite unsuccessful. It sold fewer than 20,000 copies. Now, let's go ahead and get to the game itself. This does require either knowing how to play the board game Civilization or being willing to learn how to play it. There are a variety of options here. You can change the settings. You can play by email. You can have human players that are local and computer players. Go ahead and start the game and display, show what it looks like. Here's some basic music. It's well done enough. But in the end, what you have here is a board game. So let's get this. So here you have the map. And it plays just like the game Civilization. Player 1 chooses their nation. You can pick all the different places from here. Keep in mind that there's different types of travel and trading throughout. So here's the user interface. It is quite intuitive for somebody that's played older PC games or understands the game Civilization. You have system options here. You have what shows what you're in stock, the treasury, and you can make moves. You select where you're at, where you're wanting to go, and you can try to take territory, trade, develop alliances, etc. It is a pretty faithful recreation of the board game. That is. If you enjoyed the board game, you'll enjoy this. If you're wanting an electronic version. Like I said, getting up and running in DOSBox is quite easy to do. It took pretty much no effort for me. Just install it and you can get it up and running. This is one of those games that hasn't aged the best. As far as reviews at the time, they ranged from... They were in the mediocre range. So, as such, it's basically a computerized board game. Some of the maps and such do show quite a bit of age. And they probably would have showed quite a bit of age even back in 2005. I mean 1995 when this was released, 1996. And it's 2D 16 color Super CGA. So, the AI is quite well developed. They make sensible moves and play against a computer, while not a substitute for human players, is quite enjoyable. Ideally, you would have other humans to play against, and because of the lack of multiplayer options, which wasn't all that uncommon for a game of this age, does limit its replayability quite a bit. If this game were to be re-released with a online matchmaking service, I'd be rating this game quite a bit higher, but as such you're essentially stuck playing this single player. So, it faithfully recreates the board game. Its AI is good enough for some fun, but without multiplayer, and with the highly simplistic graphics, it would be hard to give this game that high of a score. But as such, I did enjoy myself, so I am going to put it in the good range. I'm going to put it at the very end of the good range. It would be in the B minus. It would be the lowest of the good games. And like I said, if you enjoyed the board game and you want to play a version on the PC, this would be a faithful recreation of the game that is quite fun. Hopefully you enjoyed the review. Please like, subscribe, and have a great day.